through a lot of grinding and a little bit of grinding, exploring, and quite a few lucky surprise trades. We have Decidueye, Superior, Typhlosion, Feraligatr, and Blaziken. And a shiny fucking Rowlet! I just found! Randomly! Anyways, hey everybody, it's Slingshot. Welcome back to more Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc. In the last episode, we caught Zapdos, right? Yeah, we caught Zapdos, and we did a little bit of BP grinding, did some flying missions, got cheated out at the very last one, and expanded the biodiversity of the Savannah biome. Now, the Savannah biome can give you a few Pokemon. It can give you wild Charmander, wild Rowlet, Snivy, and Totodile. And they're like in their mid-60s, so they'll immediately evolve. You just level them up twice. But with that, also, again, a few lucky surprise trades. Our Pokedex is looking at a nice 201 Pokemon caught. Which means that literally everything else that we're missing is a few version exclusives and the rest of the starters, which can be got from expanding the biodiversity of the other biomes. But another reward that we got was the metal alloy. Yep. Particular metal that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. It is composed of many layers. Alright, Duraludon. Evolve into Archaludon. It's either Archaludon or Archaludon. The alloy Pokemon. It gathers static electricity from its surroundings. The beams it launches when down on all fours are tremendously powerful. It's either a bridge or staple remover or both. Alright. Electroshots. This is its signature move. The user gathers electricity on the first turn, boosting a special attack stat, then fires a high voltage shot on the next turn. This shot will be fired immediately in range. This is a combination of like mirror beam and solar beam, except it's electric type and gets boosted in the rain as opposed to the sun. So that's really fucking cool. Alright. Alright, and also everyone on our team is level 100 except for Shard. And also technically Scarlet, but we can bring her to level 100 later on. But we have I'm pretty sure that was a Charmander. But yeah, because we have reached over 200 Pokemon caught in the Pokedex. There we go. It's time to... And you know what, might as well heal up. You store any PP. We're gonna take a break from our main legendary expedition to talk to Perrin. Hey Layla, don't tell me. You already got yourself 200 Pokemon from the terrarium? Impressive. It was hard work and a bit of luck. Well, look at you putting in all that effort. I'd like to see that in a kid. You probably know more about the Pokemon in the terrarium than I do. I got here first. I guess you've earned yourself that hot tip. Take a look at these photos, would you? Huh? What the hell is that? Ooh, well, I know what this one is. See those strange Pokemon? Your first one's called Gouging Fire. And that one, the other one's Raging Bolt. Totally unknown Pokemon in totally unknown places. If they're real, it'd be a huge deal. Apparently these places are in Paldea. You have any idea where, Layla? Yep. Wow, are they famous spots? I want to visit them. They're... I don't know. Of course, you know how it is these days, right? These photos could totally be fakes. But if you want to know for sure, maybe you could try and search these Pokemon out. I can show you the photos again anytime you like. Just give me a shout. And find me something good, Layla. I've got faith in your survey skills. Okay, let me check those photos again. Gouging Fire and Raging Bolts. Okay, I'm gonna just take a screenshot of that and that. Okay, these places are obviously Area 0. Meaning, we're running it back! We're going back to Area 0 again! Woohoo! Okay, so both of these spots are somewhere associated with waterfalls. So we gotta go and look around for them. But I believe that first one, Gouging Fire, like, we have Walking Wake, the, what is it? The Paradox form of Suicune, and Raging Bolt, that was already revealed, in trailers and stuff. That is the Paradox form of Raikou. Seems Gouging Fire is the Paradox form of Entei. Which means that we are also getting a Paradox form of Terrakion, since Iron Crown is the Paradox form of Cobalion. That was already revealed, and so I wonder what the Paradox form of what's his face? Why can't I talk right now? The Paradox form of Terrakion. Yeah. Alright, so the first spot showed Gouging Fire up on one of the waterfalls, and I just realized we have not really checked the outskirts, like the upper cliffs of Area 0, because we've been able to climb, but now that we can fly, it's much easier. So I might actually do a little bit of exploring to see what other items I could have hypothetically missed. Let's just check. Ooh, I already see an item. Or is that a TM? Ooh, there's an item and a TM. Ooh, goody, both. And there's another item back there. And a Buizel. Alright. Honestly, I really, as much as, a pain it has been with trying to, properly explore... Ooh, Duststone, wow. Properly explore this, all of the places in, Scarlet and Violet in basically to a reasonable level with, this series and all that. I don't want to, just spend, 3 episodes aimlessly exploring different nooks and crannies of one location. But that's just, from content creation perspective. From an actual just gaming perspective, these places are very expansive. You can go to just all sorts of random places and just find random items that you have just not seen at all. Yeah, most of them are just oh yeah, more healing. There it is. More healing items. Oh, no. Okay. From the distance, it looked a little funky. It was like okie dokie, but oh my god. Well, we met your descendant a couple episodes ago. Alright. Gouging Fire. If you're anything like your relatives, you're a Fire Dragon type, which, oh boy. I probably should have swapped up. Okay, yeah. You're a legendary Pokemon. I should probably hit harder. Alright, break. Alright, that's a little better. Ooh, Dragon Rush, okay. I wonder if you have your own signature move like your cousins. There's Dragon Rush again. Nice one, Gigi. No! Oh, shit! Oopsie. I button mashed. And I button mashed again. God damn it. Oh, well, whoopsie. Good thing I saved right before. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, game. There we go. All right. Take two. Gouging fire. With that funky, like, headdress thing. Like, I know that people, like... There's, like, comparisons with Walking Wake and Raging Bolt being similar to... Like, not really, like... something similar to a Stegosaurus and a Raptor. And so, it's giving, Tyrannosaurus. Or, not Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops. Alright, now we'll swap over to the Whoop Sire. Alright. Fire Blast. Alright, that's 3 of your moves. We don't know what your 3rd one is. I mean, your 4th one. Could be a signature move. Perhaps, perhaps. Oh no, you burned the special attacker that's not going to be attacking you anymore. Alright, go to sleep. Gouging Fire is a little EP. Oh hey, thank you, yay. But yeah, as you can see, now that, you know, we've completed almost everything in this game, it's not it's like inconsequential. But you can see why I'm adverse to using that. What?! Huh? Okay. All right. Fine. Fine. I'll take that. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it rampaging and spouting pillars of flame. Hey. And okay. And let me check your... What's your whole... Oh, pretty good stats. Burning Bulwark. The hell is that? The user's hot fur protects it from attack. Oh! Oh shit! That's actually really good. It's a burning version of Baneful Bunker. That's actually really cool. Actually, out of curiosity, I want to know what other moves you have. Crush, Bite, Hellfire, Fling, Incinerate, Semi-Day. And yeah, you also have Photosynthesis. Yep. Wow. That's cool. Alright, so that is one Paradox legendary out of the way. Let's... oh my god, look at all these. I look like I'm playing, like, I have a Pokemon Snap playthrough. That was Gouging Fire. Okay, so we gotta find a lake. Not necessarily a lake, but you know what I mean. A stream with a waterfall in the background. I think I see it. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. Yep, and there are there's a huge rocky formation down there. Here we go. Alright. Alright, where are you, Raging Bolt? I was the Paradox form of Raikou, where would I be? I know, like there are some, like, interpretations and views of, like, oh, these aren't actually Pokemon from the past or from the future. These are... Oh, there it is. These are just fake Pokemon that were created by Terapagos or the Time Machine. These aren't, like... They're Paradox forms, meaning they shouldn't exist. And it's like... They're Paradox forms in the way that they shouldn't exist in this time period. Granted, the legendary... beasts having some form of draconic ancestor is a bit suspicious because their lore is that there were 3 regular Pokemon that were killed in the Burning Tower in the Johto region a few centuries ago, and Ho-Oh revived them. These are ancient Pokemon. Okay, if a regular Pokeball was enough to catch you, then what about a Quick Ball? So then, like, ooh, I just had an idea. What if, hear me out on this, similarly to how the fact that we have Thunderclap, Thunder Breathing, First Form, Thunderclap, and Flash. That was my immediate reaction when I saw that move revealed. But, Rising Voltage. I just like how it's just like a Alolan Executor. It's Great Neck, as one of my friends likes to call him. With the neck just being too long, it cuts through goes off screen. But Dragon Hammer. Oh shit! Please don't do recoil. Please don't do recoil. Please don't do recoil. Oh, thank God it doesn't do recoil. I thought it was like Wood Hammer. And it's not like you'd have like Rock Head and are immune to recoil damage. But so our understanding with Paradox forms is that one of the Pokemon that has 2 Paradox forms is Cyclizar. It's a regular Pokemon. You can find it in Paldea. You can breed it. It's not super powerful or anything like that. However, oh my God. However, it has an ancestor and a descendant, Koraidon and Miraidon, that are both legendary Pokemon. They're both considered legendary Pokemon. So my theory is that Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, and Walking Wake are ancestors to the legendary beast. However, over time, they evolved into weaker Pokemon. And let's just see if I can catch you with a Pokeball. Now that you're asleep. No? Okay. And so they regressed into much weaker, more docile, or at least in comparison, Pokemon. But when they perished and Ho revived them, that triggered their ancestral, their more ancestral primal appearance to the point where they reverted to a similar power state as their ancestors, to what we know now as Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Okay, I guess I was just really lucky with Gouging Fire, because holy shit. So yeah, that's my theory. That my only wonder though is actually, where do these guys come from though? Because the Time Machine had been activated, but it like we've been to Area Zero many times. Canonically, at least twice. You know, for story reasons and all that. We had never seen these guys. The only thing that triggered them was obviously the side quest with Perrin. So I'm wondering, have they always been here? Or was there something along the events of these games that triggered them to appear? That's what I'm curious about. I don't know. I mean, clearly considering that Terapagos has some manipulation with time, considering that we met either our Professor Sada or a version of her, a variant, if you will. Getting all the MCU terminology. I'm just wondering if our encounter with Terapagos could have triggered that. possible. Granted, these photos are not Perrin's. Perrin did not take these. Like, she even says, well, you know, about things these days, these pictures could be fake, so these Pokemon might not even be real. So that means that someone else had to have ventured down here to take these photos. Oh shit, who the hell took those photos? No one is allowed to be in Area 0. If it was anyone we knew, they would likely be coming to us, not to Perrin. Anyways, we caught Raging Bolt! Yay! It's said to incinerate everything around it with lightning launched from its fur. Very little is known about this creature. Alright. Okay. And with that, the Paradox Pokemon, Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire, have been captured. Let's go back and see Perrin and what her thoughts are about all this. In order to get another Hisuian Pokemon as a reward. I do wish there was like a unique theme for the Paradox Legendary Pokemon. Because, like, technically there is a remix for the Paradox Pokemon that plays when you're battling them once they break out of the Zero Lab. And you're, like, surrounded by all of them in and you have to team up with Penny, Nimona, and Arven. But it doesn't play again. Like, they should have played that when you encounter Koraidon and these two. I think that would have been fitting. But, Layla, that Pokemon, is that the Pokemon from that picture? It's a real-life Gouging Fire! Just look at the shape of its head! There are rumors that say this fellow can make magma erupt from the ground just by roaring. That's Entei. That every time it roars, it causes a volcano to erupt. If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Now, let me just snap a couple of photos here. Me just holding up my Pokeballs, and if it's like the Pokemon Adventures manga, the Pokeballs are translucent so you can see the Pokemon in there. This could mean the other Pokemon I showed you is real too. Report back to me if you find it, okay? Yeah, about that. Layla, that Pokemon, isn't it the Pokemon from the picture? A real Raging Bolt. That neck is... Boy, that neck. It's almost too much to fit in one frame. Rumor has it that this fellow can cover the whole sky with dark clouds and bring lightning crashing down just by swinging that long neck around. If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Alright, snap a few photos. Wow, you actually went and found them both. I can't even be surprised. That's just like you, Layla. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. I couldn't keep my mind off those photos. You saved me. I know I didn't promise any reward or anything, but I've got to thank you for putting the mystery to rest. Here you go. This prize is a real catch. A sports ball. A special Oh, wow. Okay. It's wild how much mystery is left in this world, isn't it? When you're a kid, you can just run wholehearted wherever you want. It's not so easy when you get older. You keep running, Layla. Find unknown Pokemon, have grand adventures. Do it for me. Now, I think I'd better get back to work. Oh. Alright. Well, that's that quest line resolved. And I think, you know, I think that's pretty decent progress on our run-through. I think we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc, we're gonna get back to our legendary expeditions. And I've learned that, like, a few I'm gonna need some help from friends, but we'll save that for later. See you guys then.